but I want to continue on the first quarter. So I mean, let's get started. So let's go back up to PA volume. We want that PA volume up. I want that sound effect really up.
Toronto with the ball. Outside Lowry. It's Patterson atop the key. Here's Powell. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Irving dishes to Jackson. LeBron kicks to Jackson. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 5 assists tonight.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, it's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Raptors shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Biombo comes in.
Hold up, guys, 1 second. I forgot to do something. Let's see. So. Sorry guys about this. So today is today the 23rd, 24th. Today's the 20th. Alright guys. So yeah.
For Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Joseph in for Powell. Harkless is checked in for the Cavaliers. Smith comes in for Irving. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Jackson with it. Lowry picks him up. Good on the shot. Love's got his second bucket of the night.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
The drive by Lowry. And that one comes up a bit short.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Smith with a wide open look. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
3-pointer, Lowry. Again, the miss by Lowry. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
LeBron, no luck. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Out to the wing. Ahmed with it. He's picked up by James. They get it back. And the dunk by Biombo.
This guy is a beast on the boards.
And when he gets those second chance points, Jake, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Cleveland.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Get this going. Corey Joseph. No, I'm just kidding. Corey Joseph is.
Raptors trail by 17.
I haven't seen DeMar DeRozan.
And Joseph kicks to Patterson. Here's Bogdanovich, running by Shumpert. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing. And what they've got going right now is not getting it done. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Now here's Jackson. 13 points in the game. Ross with the steal.
Are you kidding me? Fry?
Now Joseph. The dish to Bogdanovich. Now the pass to Joseph. Patterson, the screen. Joseph, the pass to Patterson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bogdanovich. No good from outside.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
You know, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Now here's Ross. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Shot by Joseph. No good.
I tell you what, Coach. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Fry dishes to Shumpert. Smith against Patterson. Back to Jackson. Pass to Fry. Takes the 13-footer. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Now, here's Joseph. Patterson, the screen. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Jacks up a 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Dwayne Casey. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup. Their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking is a great deterrent.
What?
Kevin?
Great stuff, Doris. Thanks. That's a mantra we're going to hear, I think, a lot from coaches. Defense first.
You know, we always do, but it really rings true with this group. When they get all 5 guys keyed in at the defensive end, I think they make things very difficult for the opponent.
Yeah, and I think every single possession is going to be a battle in this one. That's what I'm expecting anyway.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. Last season's performance for him. Second in three-point field goal percentage, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And, you know, going back to what you said, he was runner-up in three-point accuracy last season because no one could get him out of his rhythm.
Here's Joseph following the basket by Freak. And Joseph kicks to Bogdanovich. Patterson, the screen. Here's Bogdanovich, guarded by Shumpert. Ross passes to Joseph. Here's Bogdanovich. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Control the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Valanciunas, who's checked in for Patterson.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Now here's Valanciunas. He's got 5. With some arc. No good from Ross.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And Channing Frye gets the whistle. That time. That's his first foul. First personal foul. Raptors trail by 16. Now here's Joseph. Feeds it to Valanciunas. Uses the glass to finish the way. Valanciunas has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Out to Smith. He got it up. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And after just 1 quarter of play. And a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm. And
for me, at a younger age.
Again, just another part of the maturation process. Some changes for Toronto. Patterson, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Bogdanovic comes in for Shabazz Muhammad. And it's Joseph in for Powell. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Jackson in at shooting guard. Amon Shumpert's out there with Mo Harkless. Then there's Channing Frye. And it's Udrich in at the 1. Jackson drives in. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Here's Bogdanovic. He has 5. He kicks to Joseph. They set the pick. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Good on the triple.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And Jackson throws it down home.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
And that one's good.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Kicks it to Harkless. Outside jumper. Cleveland moving the ball around. Jackson is doubled. Stolen by Joseph. Pass to Lowry. Stolen by Jackson. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
That's his first personal foul.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
The Raptors making a switch here. Ross is checked in. He hits the 2nd from the line. Here's Joseph. There's a good screen. Here's Bogdanovic. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
Jackson is doubled. He feeds it to Udrich. On the wing, Shumpert. Outside Jackson. There's the 3. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Yeah, gutsy shot to come right back at him with a 3 of his own.
Well, we've seen it before. He doesn't have any problem trading shots with anybody.
And Patterson kicks to Bogdanovic. And the shot is good. Bogdanovic has got 12 points in the game.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Jackson dishes to Shumpert. Back to Jackson. Jackson is doubled. Pass to Fry. Jackson kicks to Harkless. 4 on the clock. Here's Shumpert. From outside, off the mark. Raptors trail by 21. The feed to Bogdanovich. Here's Joseph. Bogdanovich passes to Patterson. He dishes it to Ross. Jackson comes over with the double. Over to the left wing. Now here's Joseph, guarded by Jackson. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Bogdanovich. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Here's Jackson. It's good. This time the assist from Udrih. 25 points for Freak.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. He's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far. You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Takes it off the glass. Jackson's got 12 points now in the quarter.
That's a terrific move to the basket. The defense played that one well, but it didn't make any difference.
Joseph dishes to Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. Patterson, that's good.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
And Udrih kicks to Jackson. And another 3 for Cleveland.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
I'm going to have to bring guys edited video of Hawkins today.
Now here's Patterson. Defended by Harkless.
To show you guys what Hawkins is.
And Patterson kicks to Biyombo. Joseph, the pass to Bogdanovich. Biyombo dishes to Joseph. Jackson comes over with the double. Bogdanovich, he drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Bogdanovich has got 16.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Now the Raptors moving it up. Patterson can't get it to go.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Alright guys, thanks for watching the video guys. I'll bring you one later.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.